Coming right up, the Heat taking on the Cavaliers. For the Miami Heat, they've shown no fear this season. Now on the road against one of their toughest tests yet. You can bet they're salivating at the chance to cement their elite standing in this league. Cavs, Heat on 2K Sports. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You look at Cleveland, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, for Miami, they dropped to the 4th position in the rankings. They haven't been as dominant lately, but they could bounce back. We'll just have to wait and see.
And the starting lineup for Miami, Adebayo and Ware together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Murray in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. Mitchell out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Tyson in at the 3. As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineups, what are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number one. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
Here's Tyson. Here's Simmons. Outside for Mitchell. Shoots over Hero. Good on the 13-footer.
Yeah, there are levels to this, and Donovan Mitchell can hurt you from every one. Nice midi there.
And here's Morant. Pass to Ware. Now here's Hero. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And they're on the run. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Mitchell understanding that length and athleticism serves him well on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Simmons against Morant. Over to the wing. Now Adebayo. Really played well against Indiana in his last game.
They can't fall for Adebayo's pump fake, or else he'll go right into the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Bam Adebayo at the line for 2.
That free throw no good.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Tyson. Off target from three-point range. And it's Morant with the ball for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. Pass to Ware. Adebayo from long range. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Hero outside. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Lets it go from 14. And that's off the glass and in.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves. He's so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Back over to you, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Grant, since he's coming to the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. You just have to love that grit and effort on the glass. No problems battling for the basketball.
Adebayo passes to Hero. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Hero's got 7 points in the game.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
The 3 from Mitchell. He drops it from range.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Outside Murray. Pass to Ware. Outside Morant. Takes a 3. And it's Tyson with a rebound. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Simmons. Cleveland working the ball around now. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Allen with a screen on Hero. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound Miami. Here's Murray.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit. And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. To the wing, right side. Tyson. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Heat trail by 5. Morant with it. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Hero on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Mobley outside. From deep, here's Simmons. The rebound by Ware.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And over the last 10 games, here are the shooting guards who have been scoring the best. Second, Tyler Hero.
Yeah, the absolute best of the best at the shooting guard position. I mean, they can score the ball and flat out dominate defenses.
You know, and that's why it often requires more than one man to defend against any of them. These players draw more double teams than any group in the league, and they still are able to put up points at a devastating rate.
And he comes up with a bucket.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Simmons against Morant. Hero outside. Fires the 3. Here's Morant. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 to shoot. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Murray from outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now here's Hunter. Pass to Tyson. Outside Mitchell. From the arc. The rebound by Ware. Heat trail by 5. Hero on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. And Tyler Hero gets a 3. Hero's got 12 points.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Now here's Hunter. Hounded by Adebayo. Mobley, right side. Simmons with a screen on Hero. Back to Mobley. There's the triple. Ja Morant grabs the miss. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Miami. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
2 turnovers for him in just the last couple minutes. He needs to be a little more careful with the rock out there.
Caruso, he's checked in for Miami. The Cavaliers have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Simmons against Morant. Here's Tyson. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. He's got 5.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And here's Morant. Still without a bucket. Caruso outside. 3-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Outside Simmons. The three from Mitchell. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
I just love the ball movement.
And here are the Heat now. Morant looking for an opening. Hero screen on Simmons. Morant with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Back to Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Gordon, he's checked in for Miami. Alexander Walker comes in for Tyler Hero. And Morant drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Simmons, the pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Simmons laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Simmons has got his second bucket on the night.
Yes, he has the size, but you also have to be willing to be alert and active on the offensive glass. Ben Simmons, always a willing participant.
Now here's Alexander Walker. 13 points in the win against Indiana. And that one good.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Here's Hunter. Yet to see a basket. Here's Simmons. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's a timeout from Aaron Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Hero, he's checked in for Morant. So it's Miami now. They trail by 7. Now Hero. He had a big outing in that Pacers game as well. Count it. Hero's got 14 points.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Well, Cleveland's shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Pass to Caruso. Outside, Alexander Walker. Gordon outside. Five on the clock. And no good. Cleveland leading by 5. Merrill with it. He picked up 15 in their last win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Here's Caruso. Hero outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
It's been a comedy of errors for them so far. They just can't hold on to the ball here in the first half.
Now here's Mitchell, coming off a 16-point game against Indiana. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Miami on D. It's a 5-point game. And the shot's good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Merrill.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Yeah, you talk about player development. In a few short seasons, Hero became a true offensive weapon, someone who can hurt you in so many ways.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8 points now. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now here's Hero, covered by Merrill. Caruso outside. Three-pointer, and the three-pointer goes.
Well, had his angle and his feet set. Alex Caruso off the catch, yes, sir.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's the floater. Adebayo with the rejection. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Brian?
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Mitchell. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. The shot by Merrill, no good. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Hero with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Goes up at the stripe. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Cleveland working the ball around now. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero for 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cleveland on top, up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Heat trail by 3. They've got Max Strus. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Achua. Then there's Sam Merrill. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Caruso up top. Hunter covering. Pass to Hero from outside the arc. Hunter with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hero against Strus. Here's Merrill. Strus the pass to Hunter. Outside Achua. There's the 3. Good work defensively by Gordon. Miami shooting around 53%. A nice number. The 3 is up. The shot misses. Cleveland leading by 3. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Achua finds Hunter. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Tight defense on him. It's stolen by Hunter. To the middle. Gordon with a steal. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Hunter with a double. On the wing, Caruso. Hunter covering. Gordon outside. Clock at 6. That 3's off the mark. And Cleveland shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Strus against Hero. Achua passes to Hunter. And here's Merrill. Now here's Hunter. From deep. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Hero outside. The 3. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Strus finds Achua. Pass to Hunter. Banked it in off the glass. Hunter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now Alexander Walker, covered by Merrill. Now here's Alexander Walker. Defense is right there. Najee in the post, covered by Merrill. Shots blocked. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Miami Heat. A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Achua. Mitchell comes in for Strus. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Merrill. And Miami also making a switch. Williams is checked in for Najee. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Miami making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch. He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Beasley outside. This one for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
When he's feeling it, Beasley a very reliable three-point option. You've got to get him off that arc.
Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell for 3. Rebound Miami.
Well, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Outside Simmons. It's stolen away. Pass to Caruso. Outside Williams. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Mobley. Screen by Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by Simmons.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Hunter passes to Simmons. Outside Mitchell. Fires for three. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 4th assist with that last one. And here's Alexander Walker. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Beasley outside. And here's Caruso outside. It's not going to go for him. And Simmons has got the ball here for Cleveland. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Outside Mitchell. From 20 feet. And the jumper is good. And now it's a 9-point Cleveland lead. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Strus comes in for Hunter. Miami also changing it up. Ware comes in for Gordon. And Murray subbed in for Caruso. Heat trail by 9. Now Alexander Walker. Beasley outside. They set the pick. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Simmons with it. He had 9 points in his last time out. The three from Mitchell. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got his 5th assist in this one.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
And they'll get another chance. Beasley outside. Will it go? Drains the triple. Beasley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, this is Beasley's game, right? The ability to know when to shoot it off the catch.
Mobley deciding where to go with it. Here's Simmons. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Beasley. Comes up empty down low. The Cavaliers lead by 9. Outside Strus. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell on the take. And Mitchell with the slam.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the triple drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Heat trail by 11. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside, Williams. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Sinks the tray.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Simmons defending. Now here's Alexander Walker. Beasley with a screen on Mobley. Williams passes to Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Here's Mitchell. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Outside, Williams. Has to Ware. Williams against Mobley. Miami moving it around. Beasley for three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Simmons has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. Launches it. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Ooh, he's been red hot from three-point range. How long will he keep it up?
Heat trail by 16. And here's Alexander Walker. Williams, a screen on Simmons. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Miami also changing it up. Adebayo's checked in for Williams. Tyler Hero comes in for Beasley. And it's Ja Morant in for Alexander Walker. All right, when we talk about point guards shooting it from deep, these are the hottest over the last 10 games. Second is Ja Morant.
And over the years, we have really seen the point guard position evolve. Give these guys a whole bunch of credit. I mean, what a great group of long-range shooters.
You know, and having that element of long-range shooting ability, it makes them a tough puzzle for defenders to solve. You know, it's an invaluable asset for point guard, and these players have it in a big-time way.
Now here's Adebayo. No made baskets yet. Hero for three. Mobley grabs the board.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Simmons finds Mitchell.
2 minutes.
1:57 left in the second quarter. Pass to Mobley. Cuts off the pass. And here's Morant outside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
Here's Tyson, defended by Murray. Here's Tyson. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Hero with the bucket.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Tyson. 5 to shoot. Allen with a screen on Murray. Down low. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Allen's got his first points of the night.
Well, Jared Allen getting open off the screen and roll, such a big target.
Right side Morant. Outside Adebayo. Back to Morant. Ja slices. Oh! I can't believe he just did that.
Now that is incredible. Just wow.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. Pass to Mitchell. Simmons with a screen on Hero. Out to the right wing. And here's Allen. Ware covers. Deflected. And he gets it back. And they're able to recover. And another shot. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hero for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Cleveland going into the break up 12. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me your beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really, that wax he put on his head, oh my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra, Biggin?
You don't need it, Ernie. You always shine.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Cavaliers.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.